All right. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be looking at dwarf planets. So in your Edmodo, go to the post that says dwarf planets. We have a link for the reading. We have my email you can send your assignments to, and we have the practice questions. So let's get into this. So, what is a planet? So in 2006, the International Astronomical Union decided there were too many questions surrounding what you could call a planet. So it kind of refined this definition. So this new definition that came forth in 2006 said a planet must orbit a star, be big enough that its own gravity causes it to be shaped as a sphere, be small enough that it isn't a star itself, and it must have cleared the area of its orbit of smaller objects. So dwarf planets have a different classification. So with the discovery of a lot of new things, they also had to refine the definition of a dwarf planet. So, according to them, a dwarf planet must orbit a star, have enough mass to be nearly spherical, not have cleared the area around its orbit of smaller objects, and not be a moon. So dwarf planets are pretty much planets, except they have not cleared their orbits of smaller objects. And the reason is they do not have enough gravity to clear their orbits of smaller objects. So there are 5 recognized dwarf planets in the solar system. There's Ceres, Pluto, Makemake, Haumea, and Eris. So Pluto actually used to be considered the 9th planet. So there's a lot of controversy surrounding this because here's the thing. It was discovered in 1930, and until the early 2000s, it was considered a planet. All right. Over time, telescopes got better. So when they first discovered it, the telescopes weren't as good as they were coming up to 2006 or even the early 2000s. So Pluto and its moon were basically seen as one large object. When telescopes got better, they were able to see that this was in fact 2 objects and that Pluto was in fact smaller than they originally thought it was. So it tells about all the dwarf planets, but I will let you go over those explanations on your own. So hopefully that all makes sense. Make sure you finish your questions and turn them into me.